Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, AKA ShortyC94, back at you with Volume 5 of shoes that mean the most to me. This shoe I'm about to show y'all really should have been a little sooner in this series. I just love it. It's a very special shoe to me. So special I have 3 pairs of them in just this colorway, because this colorway is special to me. Without any further ado, the black and red 6, this pair and this pair are from 2000. This pair is from 2010. They're special because they were the Jordans that really got me into sneakers, where I was wanting them, asking for them. I had a couple of Jordans and other Nikes prior to them, but you know, this is kind of where it started in 1991. When 6 came out. It started, my dad came home on a Friday from work, and I guess from basketball, because he was still playing basketball regularly that time, and he had like the whole Jordan short set, where he had the Jordan 6, you know, writing where it's the word Jordan with air in between it, and they used to put a Jumpman behind it. He had a short set where he had on a black top, had a red Jumpman like right here, and it had that embroidered on the back, the air in the Jordan with the red Jumpman behind it. And he had, you know, the shorts to go with it. Back in the early 90s, short sets were popular, you know, real popular. So the shorts had that on the side of it. And he had the Air Jordan bag, and of course he had the shoes on as well. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, I just, you know, wanted them. Because at the time, a couple months prior, my mom had found me the white, black, and red 5s. And, you know, I was loving them, these that came out. And, you know, once I saw my dad with them, I just really, really wanted them. And ever since then, spring of 91, so it's been over 20 years, I've been wanting sneakers and checking for sneakers and, you know, what have you. It's kind of hard to remember whatever I used to do to check up on them before the internet. But, you know, you had Slam Magazine, you know, a couple other things. So, as far as the condition of the pairs from 2000, they're okay. I mean, the paint is kind of chipping right here and right here. And this is the pair I wore a lot more. This is the pair that I, you know, kind of tried to save a little bit. It's crazy when you hold the bottoms up, these and the 2010s. Look at how red. Look at the difference in the red. I mean, I'm really stumbling my words here, but whatever. You know, you can even see it better on the bottom. Well, you can see it on the side too. It's a pretty big discrepancy, but it's just the shoe itself. You know, special in the history of Michael Jordan, because it was the first year that the Bulls won the championship. They won 61 games and lost 21. It's the only time I can stand seeing the Lakers get beat in a championship. But it was just it was the Bulls' time. I mean, they finally broke through the Pistons, and anybody who knows about basketball, you know, the Detroit Pistons were really hard to beat in the late 80s and early 90s. I mean, the Lakers were lucky to get past them in 1988 when they repeated. But, you know, it's just a special shoe. I mean, he wore it in the 91 All-Star game in Charlotte, where Charles Barkley ended up being the MVP. You know, they beat the Knicks and the 76ers, and he had, which in my opinion is his best dunk in this shoe, when he, it was, I want to say it was game 3, because they went 3-0, because back then the first round of the NBA playoffs was still just 3 games if you swept, instead of having to go to a best of 7, it was a best of 5. So, you know, Jordan is in the corner. He's got his good friend Charles Oakley, who was from Cleveland, by the way, and John Starks kind of have him trapped in the corner. So he kind of fakes one way, spins on his heel, and dunks on Patrick Ewing. If, you know, you've watched enough Jordan film like I have, you know what I'm talking about. But it was in 91, and he dunked all over him. You know, it's a great shoe. It looks even better when it's brand new. That's why, you know, if they ever bring these back again, even though it's only been 3 years, you know, I'd have to get another pair. I love this shoe. I hate that on this one the red is so dark. They did come out with the infrared pack I don't have the black ones. I have the white ones from the infrared pack. Another great thing about this shoe, because the struggle was real back in 2000. Back then, I was working at Kaufman's. I was a sales associate. I also had another job where I was a sales leader at Hallmark. You know, I was working, the only black dude in the mall working at a card and gift store, but whatever. I was trying to get money to get sneakers. But some reason they came off. This is back when Jordans used to come out on Wednesday. I don't know if a lot of y'all remember that. A lot of y'all newer to the game. The way it used to be, Air Jordan Retros used to come out on Wednesday, and the regular Jordan would come out on Saturday. They used to all come out on Wednesday, but then when they started having retros will come out during the week on Wednesday, and the real, or I shouldn't say the real, but the new Jordan would come out, you know, on Saturday. So with that happening, most of the time, you know, I have blown my money the week before or whatever on some bullshit, Averex jackets or Urban clothes or whatnot. So I used to put a lot of shoes on layaway. Foot Locker used to let you do that back then. You know, it's got my old pager number on it. I can't believe I still have this. You can see the date, 8/23/2000. You know, back when this shoe was only, let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, layaway. Does it have the shoe listed on it? What it is? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just got the size number. But I had to put $31 down, you know what I'm saying, just to secure myself a pair of these. I had to have them. You know, I had to have them. Had to. So, still got my Foot Locker layaway tag. I still got the original box. As you can see, the box is a little rough right there. They are a size 10. They still fit. You see, they were only $120 back then. Still got, you know, the retro card right here. This was a shirt back in the early 90s because I used to have it. It was a shirt. They made it into a retro card. And this, just the other shoe is in here. I've got old ATM receipts from that time, as well as other things, old pay stubs. Because that's another thing I do. I try to keep stuff from around the time I bought the shoe in the box. You know, it's kind of like a time capsule. You know, it's maybe corny or weird to some, but it's what I do. So, got a love letter in here. You know, it's just crazy. 'Cause I was 19 when I bought these in the fall of 2000. It was right before I turned 20. Yeah, love letter. But it's a dope shoe. You know, that's all I can really say about it. I figured that this video will be a little lengthy compared to the other ones because I have so much to say about this shoe. But again, it's the shoe that got me started in it, man. You know, it's special. I mean, I wouldn't have 3 pairs of it if it wasn't. You know, and if they come out with them again, you know, I'll try to get them again. No, you have to do too much to get, you know, Jordans nowadays. You got to do raffles and all that bullshit. You know, I'm not from that time, so it's almost like it's worth it to get them from a trusted source early, and you may have to pay a little more, but at least you know you're gonna have them bitches. So, you know, but that's for now. I gotta put this back. I gotta put him back, you know, in order, because this is in front of a bunch of shoes too over here. So, you know, check me out, ShortyC94. I appreciate you for watching and listening to me ramble on for almost 10 minutes about this shoe, but it's that special to me. Again, 2000, got the lace lock, still got the box, Nike Air on the back. I'm not gonna kiss or lick the sole. I'm not gonna do all that. You know, pair 1, pair 2, right here, and then pair 3 from 2010. So, nah, I'm fucking up. These 2 are from 2000. This pair is from 2010. You know, one other thing I'll say right quick is I also noticed that they even made the air bubble inside. They redded that out. You know, it used to just be white, and here it's just white. You know, You can still see through the air bubbles in these. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, it's red out in here. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'll see y'all soon.